Hi, I'm Simone Shelton, and we'll be discussing Mount Pelee. We were talking about what happened, who it happened to, and why this occurrence happened. We will also be talking about technological advancements, and we will have an embedded video at the end.
Mount Pelee, 1902. Mount Pelee had many signs that there was a volcanic eruption about to happen. They had signs from clouds, from mountains sweeping into the residents' towns, and birds plummeting to their deaths by ash in the air. There were also fish dying in the rivers saw by fishermen. The theory was that they were killed by a shock wave, by a submarine earthquake. The river was fluctuating due to magma rising from bowels of the volcano affecting groundwater. Researchers share that the overall calmness that the people had was very frightening due to all the signs that were present. The same day the governor and his family was going to town to tell the townspeople that there was nothing to worry about, that's indeed when the occurrence happened, leading to 18 ships that were in the harbor all burning and everyone on those boats perished. Only 2 people survived. The city continued to burn 7 days after the eruption. The volcano continued to explode until the end of August and took another 1,000 lives in the village. An extremely long lava spine extruded from 1903 summit, which received 340 meters. This created volcanic islands that includes Martinique, where Mount Pelee is located, concluding due to the subduction and boundaries are the main factor why all of these volcanoes are having these eruptions. This magma built up led to paraphytic eruptions that then started showing visually on April 23, 1902. Days later, on May 8th, magma reaches the surface. This led to pyrolytic flow, causing a cloud of hot gas and rocks that face down to the volcano slopes at a hurricane speed. The flow reached the city of St. Pierre, located 4 miles away at 8:02 a.m. So the volcanic mud flow then was generated when the crater rim of 18-Sec Crater Lake gave away. On May 5th, it took a turn for the worse when a massive mud flow off of the volcano broke through the crater wall and came down expeditiously fast down the River Blanche. The speeds topping 100 kilometers per hour, frightening numbers. A devastating mixture of mud and hot water, the slide destroyed a sugar processing plant on the coast, killing almost 24 people. The debris then spilled into the ocean, creating a 3-meter high tsunami that followed St. Pierre. After all these invaders, which claimed the lives of hundreds of livestock and about 50 people according to some statements and other people, soldiers sought the serpents in the streets, and which would turn out, which was not very helpful, and a terrible effort to protect the people of St. Pierre. There are also new technological advancements called seismometers that are used to detect and measure vibrations in the ground that are made from volcanoes, airborne and satellite monitoring to help track signs of unsettling unrest eruption, including gas emissions, topographic changes, ash clouds, and lava flows. Infrasound locates low-frequency sounds of volcanoes even in remote areas. Thermal cameras measure lava temperature and pyrolytic density. Ultraviolet cameras capture sulfur dioxide content in real time. Altimeters provide data on volcanoes' behaviors. Even with all these advancements, they still remain imperfect. And this is how you can protect yourself from volcanic eruptions. You should stay informed, have emergency kits, and anything that will prepare you, and always know evacuation routes.
Wood and ashes and clouds of smoke have been over our heads for the past 5 days. The smell of sulfur is so strong. The horses on the street stop and snort. Some of them are obliged to give up, drop in their harness, and die from suffocation. Many of the people are wearing wet handkerchiefs over their faces to protect themselves from the strong fumes and sulfur. I write under the gloomiest impressions, although I hope I can exaggerate the situation. My husband laughs at me, but I can see that he too is full of anxiety. The heat is suffocating. We can't leave anything open. as dust enters everywhere, burning our faces, our eyes. All the crops are ruined. The American schooner E.J. Morse is in the harbor. If the volcano becomes worse, we'll embark out to sea.